for being here. This is Ezriyah Scott. Meet me halfway on your block. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with your girl. And what we're doing right now is we are talking about, boom. What we're talking about is getting through our childhood traumas, getting over our teenage trauma. We're leaving the trauma behind, okay? And it's not easy. You will be challenged along the way on what is it that you were doing. People are going to look at you and say, "You're not the same." That's how you're going to know that you're beginning to heal. People are going to say you're not talking the same, walking the same, doing the same things. That's how you know to yourself that you're beginning to heal. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. You're going to explain things to yourself because only me, myself, and I is healing. That's your support system. That's who you are leaning on. Because our experiences from our early trauma, whether it was childhood or teenage, put us in a place where we had shaped relationships with people. Now, the relationships that we shaped with people were more than likely not as good as they were as what you're trying to do. That's why we're healing, okay? Now, the influence of who we are drawn to and what we tolerate are based on our past experiences. We're building a new life. We are making new memories. We are healing through all of this. So we are shaping new relationships, okay? Now, when we shape relationships, we determine on how we express ourselves with people, okay? Now, in the past, as we were unhealed, unhealed, as we was going through trauma, as we were feeling pain, we tolerated things from people that we shouldn't have tolerated it. But no more. We're not going to do that anymore. We said and done things with people and to people that we shouldn't have. Like wasted a lot of your energy. Told people things that you should have kept to yourself. Right now, we're building a support system called me, myself, and I. We're working with that support system to better ourselves and utilize the skills that I am going to walk with you through to help you heal. Okay? Now, when we express our needs, it could be in a manner when you're unhealed or you're healing, it would be in the manner of most of the time either shutting down, getting angry, confused, or just depressed. Like no one understands me. And to be quite honest, nobody is going to understand you while you are healing. They're not going to understand you as you are going through those steps. Not at all. And that's okay because that safe zone that you create, that safe space that we create, is a non judgeable zone. You don't judge yourself at all. You're not going to do that. Now, the patterns of your past life make you feel comfortable. It makes you feel like it's home. But remember, when it comes to trauma, trauma is filled with pain. And that's your old home. Pain, abandonment, neglect, guilt, all of that is from your old home, the home of pain. Now, as we are utilizing the skills and getting better at training our thoughts, training our words, and training our vocabulary, we are learning our thoughts. We are also studying our thoughts. We also examine our thoughts. We also use these skills when we do our actions and our vocabulary. We begin to learn it, learn a new vocabulary. We study that vocabulary and we start using it in our day-to-day life. Okay? You examine exactly what it is I should say in this moment. And when you do that, you start speaking life and positivity, not only into yourself, but into the environment all around you. And that's what we are creating. We are creating a new world, a new life, and a safe space. So no longer do we have that trauma and drama on our backs, weighing us down with pain, with guilt, with depression, with abandonment. No more. In this new life, in this new space, in the healing process, it's all washing away and getting rid of that. A lot of people say, I don't have enough time. Well, when it comes to the word time, time is only space. The sound went away again? Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me? Here, Mama, let me see this. Let me see this. Hold on one moment, y'all. If y'all can't hear me. I wonder what happened to my sound.
Did you take off my game? No, don't go.
No, I don't know.
It's not working.
I don't know what's wrong with my.
When I go back in, tell me how to go back home. How will I get back home?
I don't know what's wrong with my. Oh, I got sound.
When I go back in, tell me.
Okay, I got sound. All right, I'm gonna proceed. Okay, I'm gonna proceed with what I was saying. Now, a lot of people say that they don't have enough time in life, and to be quite honest, time means nothing. It's actually time frame, and that actually don't mean nothing. It's space. Space is time. Okay, I'm not going to get too deep into that right now, but I will just let you know that another way of looking at time is looking at space. How much space do you have? Okay. Now, a lot of people that are mentally ill or are suffering in silence from mental illness is because they suffer from space poverty. Now, space poverty means when a person tries to go faster to get more done, but in the meantime, you never experience life. There's things that just pass by so quickly that you never get to enjoy because you're moving so fast to make sure you get this done, that done, this done, that done, just to be perfect for nothing. When all you have to do is shift your energy in the space that you have. Come to find out, you have more space than you need. Now, when we do shift our energy and utilize the space that we are now understanding the control that we have over, it is a technique to help you demonstrate that your experience of space is under your control. It also is about slowing down and focusing on one thing at a time. And the one thing at a time that we're focusing on is my mental, the me and mental, my mental health journey, the challenges that I am facing, the values I am adding to my life. These are things that we are doing to help us utilize and demonstrate the skills that will help us heal. I will take a break and I would love to say thank you to everyone who came, everyone who stayed. I am very apologetic about my sound. I thought I could use my earbuds, but they was not working. So I do apologize. This is Ezriyah Scott. Meet me halfway on your block. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with your girl, and I really do appreciate that. And today we're going through the second part of healing. It's called analyze. And when you analyze your thoughts, you analyze your vocabulary, you analyze your actions, you are actually healing. Okay? The first step is realize. You realize and came to grips to something about your life just ain't right. I'm not feeling good. Things ain't going accordingly. I'm going through a repeat cycle. I feel kind of comfortable here and I don't want to feel comfortable. When you are healing through mental challenges, through mental healing, it is very uncomfortable. That's why you create that support system. Me, myself, and I. Because me, myself, and I is going to walk with you, talk with you, and experience everything that you've been experiencing and tell you, we can do this. We are going to change. We are going to be better. We are not going to tolerate just anybody. We're not going to let the influence from the relationships in our past, whether it was teenage or childhood trauma, weigh us down to our future, that we are now creating a safe space that is a no judgment zone. It's a safe space for me to reflect and add value. It is a safe space for me to strengthen myself and make new challenges because I am healing. Now, your attitude plays a big role in how well you perform. A positive outlook fuels your determination to keep your capacity sharp. Them are things that we are going to have to keep telling ourselves over and over and over. Because what's going to happen is our early childhood trauma is going to race up on you, okay? And it's going to challenge your strength and your value. It is. It's going to be people. It's going to be words. It's going to be things that you're going to feel is out of your control. But remember, as you are healing, we are taking back control of our space. We are utilizing our energy. We are being positive about our thoughts. Our thoughts and our beliefs and actions coincide with what we want to now do. It's not our thoughts from the past. It's not our actions from the past. It's not even the same vocabulary that we used to use. Now, when you begin to change your vocabulary and it is so positive, you begin to do something to yourself like uplift yourself. When you begin to uplift yourself, your thoughts become way more positive. You start doing things that are positive. You start believing everything in your life is positive because you are healing. So, do you have enough space? Yes, you do, because your space is under your control. Okay? We're going to now shape the way that we express what we need because we're going to use different vocabulary. We're going to use the positive attitude. We are also going to change the way that we look at life, period. We used to look at it this way, but now I look at it in a fashion that I know I'm going to have enough money. I know I'm going to have enough space and energy. I know I'm going to be able to do whatever it is I want to do now because I am healing. I am ripping off that Band-Aid and I'm actually letting that sore heal. I'm giving it the right antibiotics. I am eating and drinking the right things. I'm thinking everything that is positive, everything that is healthy, everything that is useful. Okay? We're not gonna suffer from space poverty. We're not gonna move faster to try to buy more or do more. We are gonna slow down and experience life. Because this is the life that we want, not the life that was given to us. This is the life that we want. Okay? Our new relationships in our new home, with our new vocabulary, our new thoughts, is going to influence who we are now drawn to. So now we're going to be drawn to more positive people. We're going to be drawn to more positive things that are happening in life. We're going to be drawn to help, positive, okay? As we use our thoughts positively, our actions and beliefs positively, our vocabulary positively, we no longer are experiencing anything that relates to pain. Whether it's crying, whether it's shutting down, whether it's lashing out, whether it's it feeling guilty, feeling lonely. We're not going to feel that anymore because we're in a positive mindset at all times. We are slowing down. We are creating that safe space where we are not judging ourselves. Okay? That safe zone, that safe space is where you do not judge yourself. You are here to learn, study, and examine yourself. You are being positive. You're adding value. You are strengthening yourself. You will have challenges in your life now that you put there because it is now under your control. We are breaking free from childhood trauma. We are breaking free from any teenage trauma, any early on trauma that had shaped us to feel any type of pain is what we are healing from. We realize, step one, we come to grip with what needs to change. As we are manifesting a better outcome, we analyze. Okay? Then were the big steps when you begin to heal. It's going to feel lonely, but don't forget that you have me, myself, and I. With that, your attitude plays a big role in how well you perform. Okay? If you're going out here with this positive attitude, if you're going out here, you're saying positive things, everything is going to align because a positive outlook fuels your determination to keep your capacity sharp. So everyone is going to start saying, oh, you seem pretty sharp, because you're going to be around people of sharpness. You're not going to be in the dark anymore. You're not going to be running in the shadows anymore. You're going to be out in the light shining with how you're supposed to be, okay? We're going to stop saying that we don't have enough time. We're going to tell ourselves we're going to utilize the energy that we have in the space that we control. We're going to use the energy that we have to control the space that we have control. You have control of your own space. Believe it or not, you never lost control. It's just we were manipulated to believe that someone else was in control when all along we were. Now we're about to take back that confidence and know that we are slowing down and we are demonstrating control. It looks a lot different when you are healing. It feels a lot different when you are healing. The familiar place from now on that we go to is that safe space. That is your new home. Okay? We tolerate. What do we tolerate from here on out as we're healing? Positivity. What do we tolerate? Value. What do we tolerate? Strength. Okay? In the healing process, it is going to be ups. It is going to be downs. But them downs is what's going to pull you back up and let you know you are doing this for you. Okay? You're not letting your past determine what your future has set for you and for you to run up to, grab a hold, and live that luxurious, lovely life. Happiness, kindness, all the great things is under your control. Your space, your thoughts, your actions are all under your control. Okay? Now, as I go back over this and recap it, I want everybody to keep in mind, please, please, please keep in mind that staying positive at all times will, staying positive, manifesting positivity will have a better result no matter what. Okay? You're not going to give up on yourself. Even though others may have given up on you, you're not going to give up because you're doing this for you. You're bettering your mental. Okay? So you no longer have an illness. Okay? It's going to be a rocky road. I am here to tell you I have done it. Okay? I know it is possible. I've helped people through their journey. And utilizing any of my videos that I have on mental health, utilizing the skills and demonstrating them each day to day will help you succeed, help you be more successful. Okay? I promise. I promise. So, for those who have just entered in the room, I am just going to recap step 2, analyze and mental health healing. I'm just going to go over and recap it, okay? We have already realized that we have early childhood trauma or teenage trauma. We realized that we have some type of trauma that we want to get over. Drama we want to get past. So what we're doing now is we're analyzing. We are learning, we are studying, and we are examining our pain. Because we come to realize that the pain that someone else put on us, we would drop it right there. We're dropping it. We are not letting the influence of our past relationships draw us to people that we no longer can tolerate. Things we no longer can tolerate. We are changing the way that we think, act, and believe positively. We know that our past drama and trauma patterns became cycles that we was going through, and it seemed like you just could not get out of it. We are breaking free from that because that familiar place now feels unfamiliar because we are creating new homes, new memories, new lifestyles, new thoughts, new behaviors. We are not suffering from space poverty. If you were not here earlier, space poverty is when you try to go faster, do more, and buy more in life, but you never get to experience life. We're never going to suffer for that. Oh, I didn't have enough time. Oh, I ran out of time. You never run out of space. You never run out of energy. Someone manipulated you to believe that. You have all the space that you need, more than you need. You have more than enough energy. And with that, we are going to shift our energy and be positive in the space that we have. We're going to take back the control that we never lost. Realizing that we have control does something to the mental very positively, okay? We're going to focus on one thing at a time. And the one thing that we stand focusing on in mental health healing is me, myself, and I. I understand that, sweetheart. We're about to go get some food. So, With anybody who is still in the room, in the chat, if there's any questions or any concerns, I'm gonna take a couple minutes and go ahead and answer them. Other than that, you can screenshot this board and use it as an outline, as a tool, as a day-to-day reminder. I always tell people to screenshot my boards. I do have multiple videos in my playlist, mental health healing session videos, and then the sporadic videos all over. I touch bases on this mental health healing because I want a lot of people to experience life at the best capacity that they can. I know there's a lot of people out here that will not speak up. They don't know where to turn to. So I have created a safe space for people to come, elaborate, come and learn, come enjoy, because we are using our new way of thinking, the new way of acting, and a new way of talking to create a safe space where we no longer judge ourselves. We're not allowing nobody to judge us anyway because we're healing. And when you are healing, you are taking all the imperfections, making them perfect. Okay? We're not going to suffer from mental stress because we're thinking with a better vocabulary that's getting us better results. I appreciate every last one of you who have came by. This is Ezra.